All right, so this is my review of the Hilason Synthetic Treeless Western Saddle. Just got it yesterday, was going to use it on a pony, but I hit one of the main problems that is the only problem that other actual users mentioned, which was tiny girth. You have to use a tiny girth. So the smallest girth I had on hand was a 20-inch. All right, it would not get tight enough on any of my ponies, so I decided to test it out on my 15-hand green horse today. So I put 2 hours on it to get a good feel for it. It conformed nicely to the horse's back, because at first it was kind of popped up and a little stiff, but as you can see, it's nice and tight here. All right, I also raised the stirrups up as high as they can go. I'm a very short individual, 4'10". I could just touch the stirrups. So if you're under 5 foot or a kid, you might not be able to use these stirrups. However, one of the main reasons I bought this is, let's see if you can see the connection. It's very easy to pull these leathers off and replace them with shorter English leathers, or English leathers that can go much shorter. So I'll be doing that before I use it again. Another thing I noticed, the Latigo strap that comes with it. It's double ply, it's pretty thick, which in some cases could be a good thing, but on this is not a good thing, because that gives you quite a knot right where your ankle hits. So it's not very comfortable. So I'll be changing out it to a thinner Latigo strap before I use it again. All right, other than that, it was extremely comfortable as a rider. One of the more comfortable saddles I've been able to ride in. Because it does have rigidity up front, so it kind of locks against the withers. It does not slide at all if you're mounting from the ground, which is a big improvement over the other treeless that I use often. Now, I'm using just her regular saddle pads that she's used to underneath it, which is a built-up, just a cutback Western pad, and then an over pad, which is a very thin Australian, because normally she's in an Australian saddle, to where I have pockets. It seemed to work very well with just standard pads. You don't have to buy anything special. It did not slip forward or back. It did not roll, even though she gave me a nice little spook while I was riding her. So yeah, so far, I do believe the saddle's a keeper. Once I get it to where it'll fit my ponies, I'll be testing it with a crupper. So we'll see how well these back rings can handle some extreme riding. All right. The rings for the breast collar attachment, they do basically hold down the seat. That all comes off. So you've got to pull them through, which locks down your seat. So again, I'll be testing these on some extreme hills in about a week, as soon as I get a 13-inch girth in. So there's a few design flaws in the saddle that I would change if I was going to actually make it. But other than that, it was an extremely comfortable saddle for both me and the horse. I look forward to some long hours in it.